Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I'm Lunar D8, and this is part 25 of Let's Play Danganronpa V3. Part 24 is currently uploading. So, just uploaded it. It's going to upload like an hour and a half or so from now, or 2 hours or something. But, anyway, this is part 25. 25.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow.
I want to double check
Probably
OBS.
by Kaito when he fought back.
Yep, OBS is working. Okay.
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
Actually, Junko's going to reveal herself as a surprise member. Or Hamtaro, because like I said, a site that specifically said it had no spoilers. I clicked on to find out what presents to give people, and I see a picture of Hamtaro during a trial, and I'm like, he died before the first trial.
Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, screw it, plan yourself doesn't
Hear it
count.
directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? I don't understand anything you're saying. Anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? Already know it's all meaningless, and I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bath. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here.
How are you living with a shot through your chest?
Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Yeah, you just don't remember it.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. Right, or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed
Shut it! Screw the class trials.
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi?
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Don't you worry, Maki. I'll just leave it to me.
You're still full of... You really are. Not worried. I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run. Run! And live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give... I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end,
So that's where the marks in the control.
after that, I returned to the bathroom. The bathroom door was closed. I couldn't do anything anymore. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her...
Is that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him! You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
The odd thing is this. The bottle I found in the bathroom said poison on it. It was covered in a good deal of blood. Maybe it was just a stronger dose of the poison to ensure he died. Because maybe she figured that Kokichi would steal the poison. And knowing that there was no antidote, she wanted to make sure he died.
So, with the truth out in the open, who are you guys? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care.
Why are you so
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Damn it! Okay, internet power. Internet power. That is the wrong window. The control panel being damaged. Okay. Why?
That's it! Maki said she used a knife to try to break, but that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm! I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that...
Maybe the sensor just missed.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over.
I don't know.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Try the electro
At the
bomb?
time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the 100% certainty. Okay. Electro bomb.
I tried to enter the hangar.
Yep, and it's definitely tough.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off. I didn't press the shutter.
The alarm would have activated.
That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system.
Maki only had one bomb. And she used
Then the only other person who could have used...
Huh? Why would I use an... I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a dis...
I guess so.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system. What?
What?
Nope, I'm wrong. Disable the press's safety function. So you are the one who killed him. He was still alive. Kokichi is the one responsible.
I was wrong!
Which means I could have just stayed quiet, we still would have been right.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electrobomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but...
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. If I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this
All wrong.
That's it!
So, Kokichi, guess who's actually the Blacken?
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electrobomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely. This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
So Kokichi was just an impatient bastard?
If the safety was off, the press could
Was
have crushed
Kaito just taking too long to die?
Still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it means the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Want to double check OBS. It appears to be working just fine.
Very impressive. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's Kaito's death could have been either the poison air. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
No matter what? That's not true. We can... Right, Shuichi?
It is. Damn it. The same between me and Maki, we should be able to figure out how long it would take to die of poison.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened.
Actually, it's still a way to guarantee that we vote for you. You know why? Because here's the thing. If you are the Blackened and we vote you as the Blackened, you die. But if Maki is the Blackened and we vote you as the Blackened, then she as the Blackened gets to live, and all the rest of us, including you, then die. Which means no matter what we do, as long as we vote for you, you die.
But I know, as I was actually involved.
Which means the correct thing to do right now would be to vote for Kokichi.
You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get the gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit?
That reminds me of the thing with Najito's death.
No one
At the
understands but me. Only I know the answer.
Chapter 5 of Danganronpa 2 did a similar thing.
There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your intuition. Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. So, who is the heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless face off? It's voting time!
I vote Kokichi. Wonder what everyone else voted.
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Why do you sound like you're angry at Monokuma?
Huh? Yes, of course.
Does Monokuma not actually know?
What kind of...
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so...
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you...
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid...
I can't say for certain. He must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the
before we determine that for sure, I want to make... If the objective were to create a crime that would stop Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
imprisoning him. Should we go bullying? No? It's probably attacking. I'll go with attacking. I'm not going to try looking it up.
Damn it!
I'll get it right eventually. It's a 50-50 now.
Oh no!
Admiring him? Damn it! How can I be...
I was wrong!
I had 4 options, and I got it wrong all 3 times.
That's it! We were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said? If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, that's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other...
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only...
So does Kokichi use the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the...
Told you there's no point.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind. Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other.
You know, Monokuma... If I know anything about Junko Enoshima, it's that she's not going to take kindly to you upstaging her like this. And if she's like, hey, you know what? You win, Kokichi. You win. You created an unwinnable murder that there's no way for the judge to tell. So you know what? The judge has to just go with whatever the judge wants to decide is right. And you know what? If everyone votes for you, I get to choose if you are the Blackened or not. Which means since you made it unknowable, Monokuma the judge now gets to decide if you or Maki is the Blackened. It's up to his discretion. And if you've offended her at this point by talking down to Junko, who loves her Monokuma avatar, I'm pretty sure she's going to take that personally.
Right. He's a remnant of this stick.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's the mastermind.
I could.
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
I agree with that completely, Monokuma. I'm glad at least there's some redeeming qualities to Junko Enoshima, aside from her, being sexy. I do want to...
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind. Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't. Mew not only invented the she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the Exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
He just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time? What are you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi? Now you're gonna be all quiet?
Then if he's not the mastermind,
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know!
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
but Monokuma doesn't know who it is.
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monica.
Yeah, after you fucking pissed him off.
But you gotta run the class trial too. So no.
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out. So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind, true. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! I can deceive Monokuma till the very end. Then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we hear of.
This is why we need Super Mario World.
At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good.
You could play Super Mario World, beat it a few times, then try to replay it, like doing things like holding the run button the whole time, or try to play the whole game while holding duck, or try to use only spin jumps, or try to play the game without picking up a single power-up. Granted, there's a few shortcuts and entrances in certain levels you are required to get power-ups, and we'll consider those exceptions.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter. It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
This is the oddest game of Final Fantasy ever.
Who invited you?
Now,
Ultimate Despair
let's join
Headmaster.
forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway.
In my experience, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
I have no clue. Internet. Let me use the internet. I have like 40 seconds. Murder video and then victim.
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the... But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about... It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press to the cause.
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to...
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you. Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
It did seem like the hydraulic press kind of hesitated. You did mention there was a pause feature, so what if you had it go down part of the way, paused it, then took the body out and put another person's body there?
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
victim.
Huh?
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press? Where would we even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there wasn't any body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But to... The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
You pause the video, pause the press, start the press up, unpause the video.
And we already established that the footage was not
You paused it, you didn't doctor it.
The camera doesn't have any editing function. Monokuma also said that no computer...
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean... We already discussed this so many times.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh. See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way, so we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I think so. Can you confirm whether or not the Kaito is... I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't...
Okay, then.
That's very understandable.
Let's talk about the possibility that Maki will mention. Kimiko, if you...
Yes, please.
Oh, then let's all talk it over together.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll...
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean how could it have been altered when we...
If we could figure that out... I knew
pause
there was
button.
a trick to that video. The whole Kokichi made it.
You see it? It hesitates. It was paused. Both the press and the camera were paused.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that videotape. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
There must be some trick to that.
Yeah, I was right about hydraulic press. But what am I supposed to react to? To hydraulic press stopped.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
No editing function.
The placement of that camera seems... It'll seem unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video.
Something seemed off about that videotape. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit.
I agree! Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic...
I'm surprised he got the fuck out of that.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping. But in the video...
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Don't I have the goggles? No? Ah. What? You're telling me this counts? Shouldn't the goggles reveal everything if I see this tiny piece of
I
it?
see it! The only way to stop the hydraulic press is... An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless...
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi.
Actually. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim and subject.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
Oh.
That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Oh.
Huh?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press... I see it! The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that? So they stopped at the same time. But now I get it. The trick with...
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be...
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle?
Camera, huh? Looks like your cosplay. Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trial.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swat easy.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would...
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that.
A bag of holding, if you will, sir.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I...
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the... Wait.
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the that is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with? What's wrong, Shuichi?
Maki, I think I missed something very important.
Something important?
No. Internet. No way I'm guessing this. Victim helped? What? What do you mean the victim helped? That what? What? Yeah, what do you mean the victim helped? There's no... Was that an H? I didn't see a single fucking L.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time, which means we were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
the culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
So Kaito crushed Kokichi.
To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Kokichi crushed. Kaito crushed Kokichi.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito. Kokichi was operating the hydraulic.
I still think it has the thing with the bottle being in the
first.
that the antidote bottle was actually more poison, and it's like, oh shit. Well, we're both gonna die anyway, Kaito.
If the two of them switched while the press, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
I'll say this, Kaito, you're doing a damn good job pretending to be Kokichi.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit. Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive, because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
You gave them the wrong
There's no
bottle.
doubt Kaito died. And he died
Well, you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently.
Get away to where?
There
He'd literally be the only human being left alive.
This is the truth.
And he's dying of blood cancer. So,
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer.
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the... There's no mistake. There's absolutely...
no, because you fucked up with the antidote too.
But, Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another...
What are possible? There is no other possibility! I killed Kaito!
It probably has to do with that bottle of antidote being a poison. Let's scroll down. Pretended to drink the antidote. Why? Why would he do that?
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here! Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
And there's no way, like, after Kaito promised, he would break that
In
promise.
exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew.
Yeah, so it's not an issue of he was cowardly trying to save himself. It was more so the honorable thing to do at that situation because he agreed to. He's a bit questionable on it, but still.
And agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Did Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
That's also why he doesn't know what's happened to Red is fair. Nagito was kind of the same way.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Those were willing to die just to execute their plan.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Turn the volume just a little bit.
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras? I'm fine with being an extra. Huh? What? If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Oh my god! Can I replay
No,
that?
I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth. No, I'd still kill you all. 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 Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Okay, damn.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function.
Kaito, I believe in you. I still think Kaito is the culprit. Think I will show you the truth.
Try the arrows. Right, that was the arrow key fire. That should kill him.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
It's gonna be depressing when Kaito gets executed.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow.
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was... When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Ryu to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see.
Oh my god, it means Maki's still the Blackened. Because Kokichi, the press wouldn't have worked without the... Well, maybe the electrobomb disabled the safety.
Normally, the safety function would have triggered.
Okay, good.
But the electrobomb had disabled.
Either way, Kaito or Maki, one of them's gonna die. Either thing's bad.
Lower and lower. And just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Yeah, I'd imagine Kaito would still feel uneasy about
He wanted
doing
to
that.
win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
Why does it have a voice change feature?
In order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
I want to double check OBS. Yep, we're good.
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure this emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
This really is Final Fantasy. I have a mage, an assassin, a robot, and a cosplayer.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, we'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time. Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
It's kind of funny. In the first game, Kyoko being the ultimate detective was like the worst threat to Junko. Now I'm a fucking asset?
Can I just say something? I have
One,
There's more to talk.
You see, before we vote, there's something I just need you all to listen. All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
It's probably gonna be a lie. Because I didn't use a perjury once. And granted, apparently there's options to use perjury in some of the places I already didn't. But there's gotta be a place where I'm forced to use a perjury. Yep, called it. Kokichi's disappearance. Kokichi's the one who died, I have to lie. Yep, so I'm required to do a perjury.
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Nope.
I'll reveal the truth.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
So we're all gonna vote Kokichi. And Monokuma will be like, yeah, you're correct, it was Kokichi. And then Kaito's gonna come out like, yeah, you're wrong, man.
Everyone, please, don't vote.
And I just then went from being asset to liability, yet again.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi. I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
Damn it, man! You
Get
really...
it wrong, and Monokuma gets it right.
You weren't willing to take the bet. You at least saw what we were doing. You saw what I was doing. You saw that I was like, hey, I see what you're doing, Kaito, so I'm going to take this gamble. And you're like, oh, shit. He's taking an extreme gamble based off my gamble. My gamble wasn't that extreme. Like, I know you got faith in me, Suishi, but damn! I'm not willing to let you take that jump, man. I understand what you're doing, and I appreciate it, but no! I'm just gonna call quits now. But guys, look at him. He even has fucking Kamina's stance, the way of talking, the way of moving. Hell, he might even be the same voice actor.
Then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
Well, at this point, there's no point not trying to trick him.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then.
Well,
Racing excitement.
well, we can't trick Monokuma at all now, so I have to vote for you, but...
It's vote! It's
Maki still probably voted for herself without feeling guilty. Nope, everyone voted Kaito.
who'll be chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Do I even have free time available anymore? Will I get a chance to hang out with Samuji some more? Potentially Maki? Like, we're just completely neglecting Kibo as a possibility.
Well, absolutely right.
What if I didn't vote for you? Would you have actually...
But you know... Jeez.
Damn! How did he have time to do that?
Huh. Come on, man.
Why?
That's right. After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean... Hey! What?
Ah.
What? What? Shit! Huh? What?
Oh, man.
Hold on!
I'm disappointed.
What?
Could it be...
Huh?
Which means... Okay.
I mean... You know...
But...
Huh? What? I mean...
So all I had to do was be dumb, and you would have won. Instead,
But...
That's right.
Well, you know.
Hold up.
Yeah. But...
okay, so all this means is that there's somebody out there to actually watch this shit. It also means that Suichi being smart, or even bothering waking up in the morning, or even trying to do anything, was a mistake. So, honestly, being dumb or lying would have been good in this situation. Instead, we insisted on, being the good guy and being smart, and that was our fatal mistake. Being the good guy and being smart. Had we been bad people or dumb, we would have won.
What did you say? But
Yeah.
Nah. Listen up. Yeah.
hey.
You guys. Well,
Well then. Incomprehensible.
ahem.
What? Hey,
Because you would have been the Blacken.
huh?
Jeez. What? Don't screw around.
Ah.
What? You?
I mean, at least he's devoted to his cause.
Ruin this killing game.
You really need to see a dermatologist, man. Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
At least I wasn't.
That punk.
He's like, at least I wasn't boring, right?
Ah. Jeez. Damn it.
What?
Could it be...
Yeah, you're also dying of blood
What
cancer.
are you talking about?
My bad.
Huh?
But you know,
Could it be...
what?
If I remember correctly,
So maybe you weren't extinct, it's just, I mean, you weren't immune. Yeah, extinct and immune kind of mean very different things.
could it be...
And it turns out Junko just lucks out that she's a robot now. On the downside, if there is no other representation of her, then we're not going to get to see that bust anymore. Like I said, probably shouldn't be the main thing I think about when it comes to Junko Enoshima, but it's really just, you know, she's attractive.
Well, to tell you the truth,
What did you say?
Jeez. But you know,
I actually do feel better that we're going to have you executed if you're already terminally ill. Yes, I'm a bastard, man. I did enjoy being your friend. Thank you for your faith in me. Even if it would have been better if I was a failure.
well done.
I'm a failure at being a failure at being a failure.
Well then,
That's right. Got it. That's my sidekick.
Why?
Then,
Nah,
What's that mean?
I mean, got it. Yeah.
but
Is Hamtaro alive inside of his lab?
What?
Hey,
Like, is there a bunch of clones of him or some shit? Because, you know, he did get hit in the head really hard. We saw his skull caved in.
Hey, so huh?
shit!
huh?
Nah.
It's a lie.
But
Oh, well, does it really matter anymore?
I mean,
huh?
that's right. My bad.
That's wrong. Hey,
Sure, Bucko. Wasn't punishment time. Yeah, Monochroma's like, yeah, I'm not gonna let the virus get to you first. This is like fucking Freddy versus Jason shit. Like Freddy's saving people's lives, not because he cares about it, because he wants to be the one to kill him. It's like, Jason, save some for me!
I won't let you kill him.
He's kinda already dying. Besides, Kaido will tell you to stop.
Indeed.
He is a teddy bear.
Cut it out.
Kaito! That's it!
Okay.
What was that?
What? Yeah, where are we going with this?
Huh?
That's nice.
Hey!
Hey!
What? Oh.
Rise and shine, your sign. With our powers combined, we are the Monocons.
I was actually expecting like all of my classmates to be alive, but you had clones of everyone, and you transferred their memories and brought everyone back to life.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
By the
adventure.
way,
Hell yeah!
What did you say?
Hey, thank you so much.
All that remains
What
of
was
a
that?
once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
oh well.
Hell yeah!
Hey, hey! Shing!
Shut up. I won't let you kill him. No.
You... What? What?
No. I won't let you kill him.
My bad. Hey, so...
Can we just Necronomicon you, man? Like, Monokuma, we'll let you execute him if you give us the Necronomicon back.
That's right. Don't worry about it.
Will the Necronomicon cure viral blood cancer?
Come on, man. I believe in you.
Okay.
I'll endure it.
He does look like he is, though.
Okay. Dong dong dong.
Hey! Get ready!
He really does look like fucking Kamina when he does that.
Please,
Please do not worry.
Shuichi!
Well, I mean, with just the four of us left, none of us are going to kill each other unless Dr. Gero hijacks Kibo.
Okay.
The impossible is possible!
Okay.
Maki roll!
Sorry.
All right! I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Okay, okay.
Get ready!
It's punishment time!
Then again, Kamina and Gurren Lagann You know, he fucking died with a smile on his face. This is just like how, second ignition, yeah. Because that's how you killed Kyoko's dad. This is the method used to kill... You're recycling shit, man. Slightly different. Eh. But yeah, this is how you killed Kyoko's dad. And not entirely different. It's got new elements to it, but I'm okay with you recycling it because it's at least a nice shout out to, you know, a reference to yourself. At least you got to go back to outer space again. See, he died a smile on his face. He actually died before... What? What? Kibo? Did you... He died with a smile on his face. He died having his last moments viewing space. And he died of natural causes! Though what was the thing with Kibo getting hit with a rock on the head? Kibo.
Right?
Well...
Hey! Yeah?
Because.
Okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
Hell yeah!
Hey,
That's right.
Well...
That's wrong. That's it.
You're right.
Kibo.
Well, actually... Hops!
They're so my little cub.
so long.
Why you're really bugging me.
Okay, that was unexpected. What did we remember?
What?
What?
Could it be?
What, is it time released? Let me guess, there's like thousands of clones of all of us. What is this? The Return of Cooler bullshit. You guys have never watched the movie The Return of Cooler. It's a Dragon Ball Z movie. It's the 6th one. Technically, Cooler's Revenge is the first one. It's where he first fights Goku on the Earth and gets launched into the sun. But the 6th one, he gets picked up by the Serengeti star, takes over New Namek, and Goku fights him there. It's also the first Dragon Ball Z movie to feature Vegeta. That being said, we are seeing a Junko and a Shiba. So she must have been cloned from herself using the memories stored in the original Monokuma. But this is a I know you guys have made reference to Dragon Ball Z before. Some of the actors are the same too. Like Chris Sabat. But this is... This is the Return of Cooler. The first movie to feature Vegeta. Are we all clones? How are you not bored?
Such despair.
On a plus side, I actually am happy I get to see you again. Because, like I said, that face, the tits, the thighs.
Well...
Ah,
Hey,
okay. Sorry.
what? Well...
Huh?
Hey,
Okay.
that's right. Okay,
Huh?
okay.
You're right.
Yeah. Jeez.
Ah,
Yeah, of course.
huh?
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna save right here. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.